You know, I'm gonna have to start making it mandatory to start rolling my camera every time I'm in the checkout lane of the local 99 cents only store, because I'm finding that the cashiers there are telling me some really interesting things about signs of the economy. And I just thought I had to share it with you guys because some of you don't believe me how bad it is. So here's two examples that I'm going to throw out there. One of them I already told you guys about in a previous video, but I'm just going to bring it up anyway, just real quick for the sake of bringing it up as a reference. So the first time was with the manager of the store, and he told me, because I was with my cousin, and we're having a little debate about the whole job situation ourselves, ironically, and he asked the guy, the cashier who ended up being the manager, if they were hiring right now, and he was saying that right now you basically got to be really lucky to get a job because we get about 500 applications a month. And I looked at him again. I was like, 500 a month? He was like, yeah, man. He's like, we get flooded with applications. It never used to be like that way a few years ago. And I was just, I mean, for one, I was just, I was shocked, but I wasn't at the same time because I believed it right away. I was like, well, yeah, I can believe that, considering how the whole economic situation has changed over just the past few years. Because some people who don't believe my situation and how bad it is in finding a job, like I say that, because I graduated high school in 2006, which was right before the big collapse, because there was a time when I believed I could find work, when I still believed that there was work available. And there were times in the past few years since I graduated high school that I've been able to just apply for a job and get a call back. Oh, wow, that's kind of unheard of nowadays. And actually get called back in for an interview and then given a date to show up for your first day of work. I experienced that before. So anyway, I was trying to explain to my cousin there. I was trying to show him. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. And he was like, man, I'm telling you, there's jobs. And he's telling me, you gotta just have the right attitude, and you can't be saying that there's too many applicants and all this and that. I'm like, what? Or I don't know. I'm just kind of paraphrasing there, but it was something to that effect. And I'm just like trying to get him to see. I don't know. It's like people have like this cloud, and they just have this American dream illusion complex going on, where they just believe in America and jobs and we're too big to fail, and they say, well, yeah, the economy is bad, but there's still work everywhere. And I'm just like, well, the only place I've been able to find it is at Home Depot day labor. So anyway, about that. So that was the first example. And just today I went, and it was a different cashier. I got to throw in that this store, they had a special on strawberries, which I actually have here. I just bought this today. See that? A bunch of strawberries. That's about $3 worth of strawberries at the 99-cent store for 99 cents. I was actually, the cashier was telling me, he's like, ooh, strawberries, like, can't go wrong there. And he's like, yeah, it's been hot. And I'm like, yeah, they're really good. I like them. And I was telling him it's about $3 worth. And he actually told me, and I wish I had my camera rolling once again, which is why I want this mandatory rule. Every time I'm in the checkout lane, just have the camera rolling and strike up a conversation with the cashier. Because he told me that I think it was earlier or some other day, a few days ago or something, that somebody came in and bought $60, $60 worth in strawberries. $60. And he said that the guy went outside out in the parking lot or something, or just like out to the street, or I don't know, somewhere local. I don't know how he knew this, but apparently it was somewhere like maybe like right in front of the store. He started trying to sell them for $3. And I was like, he was telling me this, the cashier, and I'm like, oh wow. he's like, yeah, man, you gotta admire the man's hustle. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. It's kind of funny. I mean, and it's basically the same kind of thing that I'm doing, or that I was doing before I had to come take care of my mom. Was going to Home Depot for day labor work, and I get a lot of criticism for that, or people dismiss it, and it just becomes a whole controversial subject, and I'm just like what's going on about this, because I'm out there putting effort, getting up at 6 in the morning to show up there to sign in, because the sign-in time is between 6 and 7 a.m. And if you get there after 7, you can't hang out there. They don't let you sign in. So anyway, I was getting up early in the morning and showing the initiative to get out there and taking any job that I could, and I was doing pretty well for a while. And it's just now that I got thrown into this whole situation with my mom having advanced cancer and having to take care of her and all this and that, it's just kind of thrown my life out of whack, and it's a lot emotionally for me. But that's a whole other thing. So those are signs of the economic times that we're in. Even the 99-cent store cashiers are telling me stories. In fact, I should have a whole new series called the 99-cent store saga or something, confessions of 99-cent store employees about the economy or something. I'll think of something creative. I always think I actually put a lot of thought into the titles of my videos, because I have to be to the point and get the message across the way I want it to and fit it within a reasonable length, So with all that being said, rate, comment below, subscribe if you thought this video was good.